Commission, NDDC, which report I am to receive on behalf of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. You will recall the President had ordered for a holistic forensic audit of the activities of the Commission from inception to August 2019 in response to the yearnings of the people and governors of the Niger Delta region to reposition it for effective service delivery. It is imperative to state that the call for the audit by the people of the Niger Delta region arose from the huge gaps between resources invested in the region vis-à-vis the huge gap in infrastructural, human, and economic development prevalent in the region. It is on record that between 2001 and 2019, the federal government has approved 3,735,776,794 naira 93 kobo as budgetary allocation, and 2,420,948,894,191 kobo as income from statutory and non-statutory sources, which brings the total figure to the sum of approximately 6 trillion naira given to the Niger Delta Development Commission. Consequently, the federal government, the Federal Executive Council approved the engagement of a lead forensic auditor, as well as reputable audit firms to conduct the audit exercise. The President is delighted that the auditors have now completed this exercise, and the report is today being presented. Furthermore, the President is not oblivious of the interest generated by stakeholders towards the forensic audit exercise and the agitation for the constitution of the board of the NDDC. However, this administration is determined to address challenges militating against the delivery of the mandate of the NDDC to the people of the Niger Delta region. It is in the broader context of the foregoing developments that the President recently signed into law the Petroleum Industry Act, which has been a contentious issue over the years for successive governments to bring about the prudence and accountability in the petroleum sector and to give a sense of participation and ownership of the host communities. The report on the forensic audit of the NDDC and your recommendations will therefore be critically analyzed for necessary action and implementation. We owe it a duty to the people of the Niger Delta region to improve their standard of living through the provision of adequate infrastructural and socio-economic development. The welfare and socio-economic inclusion of the Niger Delta region is paramount to the development and security of the region, and by extension, the country. Funds spent on development activities should, as a consequence, promote political and socio-economic stability in the region. Citizens affected by this development projects should also exhibit the ability to contribute to the continuous progress of their immediate and wider communities by engaging in constructive activities that will sustain and support these developments. It is evident that considerable resources have been channeled by the federal government to the development of the Niger Delta from 2001 to 2019. It is therefore important for the federal government and the public to be properly informed of what has been spent and how that has been spent. The essence of the forensic audit is to ensure probity and accountability in the use of public funds. It is against this background that the federal government will, without hesitation, strategically implement all aspects of the audit exercise that will promote probity and greater prosperity for the Niger Delta region and Nigeria as a whole. The federal government is particularly concerned with the corrodal loss occasioned by uncompleted and unverified development projects in the Niger Delta region, in spite of the huge resources made available to uplift the living standard of the citizens. We have on record over 13,777 projects, the execution of which is substantially compromised. The federal government is also concerned with the multitudes of Niger Delta Development Commission's bank accounts amounting to 362 and lack of proper reconciliation of the accounts. The federal government will in consequence apply the law to remedy the deficiencies outlined in the audit report as appropriate. These will include, but not limited to, initiation of criminal investigations, prosecution, recovery of funds not properly utilized for public purposes for which they were meant for, review of the laws for the purpose of repositioning and restructuring the NDDC for efficiency and better service delivery. In all these instances of actions, legal due processes will strictly be complied with. The President has directed that the forensic audit report be forwarded to the Federal Ministry of Justice for a legal review, and relevant ministries, departments, and agencies of government will be engaged in doing justice to the findings accordingly. Let me use this opportunity to appreciate the Honorable Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Dr. Godswill Fabio, his colleagues, Senator Omotayo Alasodura, the interim administrator, management, and staff of the NDDC for their support towards the completion of the audit exercise. The appreciation of the President also goes to the lead forensic auditors and the 16 field audit firms for completing this exercise, as well as the security committee for securing the lives and properties of the audit firm throughout the duration of the forensic audit exercise. I thank you most sincerely all, and wish you God blessings. God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much.